His life was full of hardships. Surrounded by loved ones, he persevered. He commanded respect, admiration, and envy. To most of us, he was just another working man. To those of us that knew him, he was the greatest. Today I wish to honor him by sharing the contributions, character, and impressions he shared with us. He is my father. His contributions were many, including a provider, a father, a husband, and a friend. He provided for his family by toiling long hours in machine shops throughout his life, making things that made others' lives easier. As a father, he gave his children the most important thing a father could give, his complete love. He could be strict when he needed to, but most of the time he took the greatest of care to make his children feel loved. As a husband, he was dedicated not only to his family but to his wife as well, always remembering the important dates that are meaningful in his relationship to our mother. As a friend, he could always bring a smile to your face and make you feel good about yourself. A guy that would stick with you no matter what the situation was. He was there. Character is defined by dictionary.com as an account of the qualities or peculiarities of a person or being. His most memorable characteristics are integrity, honesty, and stubbornness. Integrity is having the strength to do the right thing when no one is looking. Dad had it. He never once took a shortcut that most of us would have in the face of adversity. A good example is driving in the car with Dad. Most of you know how annoying it can be when you're driving with someone and they take special care to exaggerate every single move, stopping at every stop sign, putting on their turn signal 100 feet before the intersection. Dad did this and it could be annoying. What I didn't know was that later on in life, he was teaching me a lesson. Dad earned his way in his life, and it was through honesty. He didn't cheat others, and he expected the same from them. In a sense, he was uncompromising. He had the greatest work ethic. A job worth doing was worth doing right. Have you ever tried to persuade someone to do something they didn't want to do? In the case of my father, you may as well save your breath. We called it stubbornness. He called it making a decision and sticking to it. An example would be asking him for something that he didn't want to give. He wouldn't change his mind once a decision was made. There are many people who enter our lives and leave just as they came without making any significant impact. However, each person that knew my father shared the same impressions as another. He was consistent throughout his life, someone to be counted on, a hard-working man who loved his family. As a rule of thumb, it can be said that you can't judge a book by its cover. Superficially, my father would have seemed like a tough old man straight out of a John Wayne movie. In reality, he was very gentle and had a heart of gold. I can honor him best by remembering what he taught me and finding the positive things in life he shared with us. He was the greatest.